Welcome to Mobis Mobility Move. We are here today for the first time at NAIAS. Now you might ask yourself, who is Mobis? Mobis is the sixth largest supplier in the world. But we have a continuous growth story. For the last 13 years, we developed every year another step. And now most recently, we have been awarded the sixth rank with a roughly 30 billion USD in OE sales, on top a significant aftermarket business. For this, we have a network of about 44 plants around the world, 8 of those right here in North America. 7 of our plants are dedicated electric vehicle plants already today. And we have 5 sales offices in R&D centers around the world, one of them actually here in Plymouth outside Detroit. US is a historic business for us. For more than 20 years, we are here in North America. We started with module businesses, assembling axles, front ends, and cockpits. Then we expanded into lighting. We have a lot of North American vehicles, headlights and rear lights. Recently, we expanded into chassis and braking for beautiful SUVs and pickup trucks. We are Supplier of the Year for connected and IVI technology. And as mentioned recently, electrification and autonomous is taking us forward. It's taking us forward that we can announce today that our growth rate from now to 2030, based on book business, will be 36% year after year for the next 8 years to come. What do we do to reinforce the growth, to continue our motivation or to continue our business? We're gonna both reinforce the local footprint, having more production and engineering capacities here in the region, and at the same time bringing the latest innovative technologies to North America, to you, to our most important customers. And I would like to invite you all to come to our booth on the 4th floor to see 30+ technologies. 3 of them I will bring out for you today to highlight our competence and why we are so bullish with the North American market development. It's going to be about complete platforms for electric vehicles based on frame architectures, new user experience based on augmented reality, and future exterior for electric vehicles. On our complete platform, we are actually quite proud that we have one of the most versatile skateboard architectures already in the market. As key supplier for the eGMP platform, we introduce market-defining 800-volt fast charging, our electric braking, our in-wheel motors, but also our 3-in-1 electric drive axles. And right in the middle, the battery assembly, where we are probably one of the largest battery assembler in the world. This architecture is actually a successful underpinning of 2 vehicles of our major customer, of Hyundai and Kia. And you see these 2 beautiful vehicles, one having awarded the Car of the Year 2022 for the world, the Ioniq 5, and the other one, the Kia, for the European Car of the Year Award 2022. Both vehicles have been launched here in US already 1 year ago, and we are a little proud to say that both vehicles have actually together commanded the #2 market share in EV sales in the first half in the United States. This shows that customers as well as the professionals like our architecture, and that's why we believe we can grow much, much further in EVs. Now here for you today, for our North American customers, we bring the architecture dedicated to frame-based vehicles, for large SUVs, for large pickup trucks, as they are loved here in the market. Let's have a look at the video, what brings our electric complete chassis platform module. The ECCPM, as we call it, is made for frame-based vehicles with innovative suspension, with a electric steer-by-wire system where there's no steering rod anymore, where we have in-wheel motors as well as 3-in-1 drive axles. Electric braking system here for the market. And all together we get this unique versatility that you can see here in the sketch. With its small PBVs, small SUVs, or medium or large or full-size trucks or vans, everything is possible with the one and the same architecture, providing unique cost and scale benefits for you, our customers. Now let's look what the second technology we look for the interior and the innovation on augmented reality. I would like to welcome you all on our booth on showing you the advanced cockpit based on swivel display and new display solutions, as well as disappearing steering wheels, all the way needed for autonomous driving. And the one I would highlight for you here today is augmented reality head-up display. You all know, and we know, driving in our home city, we don't need navigation. That's very easy. Once we come to foreign cities and complex new environments, we like to have a navigation. But we also know when it gets really complex, many highways crossing each other, many exits one after the other, it becomes really complex. And just looking at the center screen, where at the same time you should look at the street, becomes a stress. That's where augmented reality comes in. We're gonna project right in front of you, in front of your eyes. We're gonna project when you wanna go left or right. We're gonna project the lane, which one to take, the one in 50, the 100, or in 150 yards. Just right in front of your eyes in three-dimensional technology. And the best of all this is a global corporation success. Korean supplier, our partner Envisix from United Kingdom, with their creative engineers and world-first launch, going to be here in North America with a reference vehicle. I can't tell you now, but once you see it, you will be surprised. So this is what I call global cooperation on an augmented reality becoming reality. So now let's look, going forward, what would we do for the exterior of the vehicle? And you know, once we move from combustion engine to electric cars, we don't need a lot of air intake, no? Air intake disappears most of the cases. So more space to create creative design. And that's what we do with our Utile, United Transformed Interactive Lighting. Let's take through step by step. First, we like to combine what you have hood and fender and bumper in a new way, saving you up to 20% of the weight. On your grille, normally electric vehicles don't need air intake, but sometimes your battery feels too hot and you need to be cooled down. So you want to open and close the flaps, but you also want to illuminate them to have design advantages. And you might have sensors you want to clean up, you need sensor cleaning. All this is possible with our grille design, and on top we offer creative illumination to have a new design aspect. Now we go one step forward. Why not having a full display in the front? Exactly, why not having a full display to communicate as the welcoming message for you, as a QR code to opening the barrier at the garage, or having pedestrian pass, or simply when you exit the airport to identify your Uber compared to all the other Ubers. And finally, illuminated grills showing the status of the vehicle, either on parking, charge or not charge, or while driving. Is this vehicle on electric or on combustion engine, to identify whether it's polluting or not. So you see why we are so bullish in the North American market. We have the full range of technologies, more than 30 up here on the booth, and why we believe that this is the source of our success for the extended growth rate for the coming years. So thank you very much for joining the Mobis Mobility Move.